Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are about to build another coaster, and we're also about to expand the pathing system, and we're also about to finish the park. Or wait, we're about to achieve the goals, but we're not finished yet. Now we need to wait all the way till the end of year 3. Before we can even call this park finished, so it might even be a long haul. Now, to do a routine vandalism check would not be a bad idea over here, I think, because what I see here is that stuff is getting bad. We need an extra handy dude here, that's for certain. This might be destroyed. No, it's not. The benches look okay, but what we definitely need here is an extra handy dude. That much is clear to me, because in reality, the one that we have there is not keeping up. So if you keep that clean, and maybe also like the area over there, then in theory we should, and maybe also that. In theory we should not really have that much work over here anymore with checking if stuff is clean. Because it's always this area that has all the vomit. Now what we also need to do is check how the pricing is. Oh my good lord. Look at this. How long is the queue time? Only 3 minutes? No way. And this? 4 minutes. So basically you're saying that this very long queue is like gone in no time. That's pretty awesome if that is the truth. I doubt it is the truth. It is awesome if it was. Now, we're currently in October year 1. I feel like once we're in like March or April, we should start lowering the prices of our coasters maybe a little bit. Depending on... Yeah, no, look, we have plenty of money. Yeah, I think we should lower our prices a little bit at that point. Not right now, because we are about to build another coaster. But at that point, we can definitely do that, I feel so. Also, I've noticed with 7, you can get the grid back. How awesome is that? So what we did last time was we built the Enterprise right here. And next up should be the path expansion. I know we are also going to build a coaster. I know this, but path expansion is more important here. So let us get that sorted first. Hold on a second, because right now we know that this needs to be like this. I don't even know really where this is gonna hook up to though. Looking right now at it, I think I have a fair guess about as to where it is. Also guys, in case you are wondering, you know what we should do? We should add another guest to the park. And we're gonna add guest 1001. There's 1001 guests in the park, in a moment. That's not actually true, but it does tell me something that, roughly, wow, only 100 guests have left. So we're gonna see a big stall in the guest count pretty soon, because then all of them will be, broke and stuff, and no matter what we do, we'll see... I predict you this, we will see a drop in our guest count, despite us just building awesome rides all the time. Because that's just gonna happen. But this over here is gonna be Brad Baker. And you are, you are a very rich guest. Didn't I just name you Brad Baker? I swear I did. Anyway, how's your tolerance? More than 4 and high. Nice. You like the very intense rides. I say to you, Mr. Brad Baker, welcome to the park, mate. Enjoy your stay. Now in the underground, we can't really do shops and stalls, so that's what we will not do. What we will need to do though is get ourselves a handy dude, only for the area. The underground, and this is gonna be tricky because, I mean, right. So where exactly is his area now, huh? I mean, you tell me. I don't even know where it is. Well, actually, that would be easy to tell. It would be there, and then there, I guess. But I don't want him to patrol this area, though I guess we can't really escape that. Yeah, so long as we do this, then he'll probably go to over here and he won't be able to do the spiral staircase. Because that's just, you know, the pathing nightmare, basically, that I want to avoid all our stuff going into. Because if that happens, then we're basically screwed. Also, I think that what we want here in this corner is a info stall. Nice, guys. And we got the water coaster. The water coaster is good. I'm not sure if we're gonna build it, though. I said in the previous video, because I recall that we would. But I'm not entirely sure about it right now, because the thing with the water coaster is... it is a little bit more expensive than this one. Not much, but... we might as well build both of them, to be fair. And we have already quite a few water rides over here. I feel like the water coaster might be better suited somewhere else. So we will not build the water coaster here. But how about it if we build this roller coaster with its track like below here? And then if we build it over here on this line of tiles, well, it should be able to pass below. We'll see how it goes, but well, what we'll definitely do is get the station down there. This is one thing that is gonna happen. And of course, please, for the love of removing trees. Well, I was about to say, like, for the love of removing trees, stop buggering me, but... if it would be truly for the love of removing trees, there would be trees everywhere. Else there is nothing to remove. Nice. Right, so I think that this is what we should do here. And lifted. And then we'll go towards the Enterprise right here. There. And that's it, you know. We'll worry about the rest later on. Like, for example, I think it would be not such a bad idea to keep everything like there, abouts. And then we'll hook up the exit there to that area. In fact, you know, to prevent any pathing issues later on, if we do want to connect everything, we will now get this sorted. Of course, there's a tree in the way. You know, we are clever like that because we are good tycoons. So, by the way, guys, did you know what happened today? The all-time heat record for my country got destroyed. And they say the climate doesn't change. Well, all-time, at least since they started measuring temperatures, we've broken the record, you know. And then they say the climate isn't changing. Yeah, right. If you want to know, it became 40.7 or so degrees somewhere, which is like absolute insanity. Which, by the way, you know, in my house, it's currently 37 degrees. So. It seems that there's a cap on how hot it gets in my house, which is somewhere near like 37. Wow, and look at how high this can go. I don't want it to go that high though. So, there. Hold on a second. I am going this high, like, ooh, look how cool that is. But I'm not considering our budget doing this. We will reel it back a little. So, there we go. And then I want to go around the Enterprise, basically. So that would mean an S-brake there. And then this should also be a doable thing. And now we are at height 8. So let's take a quick pause here to do some consideration about our track design, right? Because that I feel is in place right now. And you know what we should probably also do, you know, looking at it? We should probably build a toilet here, and maybe also like a drink stall. I mean, we have one here. Next one would probably be here. But I think, you know, coming from the underground, we have it here too. You know, we have like the whole shebang basically. And I think that's good to also have that here. Because when the guests walk all this way, they're gonna be thirsty or needing to go to a bathroom or whatever. So I guess we would also want, you know, just one tiny break there. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is moving this one into the underground here, getting out, and then back. So basically this. Because we only have one way to get back too, so at height 8 though, it means that we would need to go in all the way over there. What we can do, I feel, is like maybe parallel it up a little bit with the lift there. Oh wait, now that's a little bit too much paralleling. That was not really what I had in mind. I want this to be over there. Maybe with like one more S-bend. And then we can go down to height 6. And then we would need... You will be gone? Probably. Nice, because going into the underground seems to me as if that is the clever way to go about this. Now, I believe that this coaster can launch itself off the tracks, so there's also that we need to take into consideration. But as for right now, we also need to get this back towards the station, and I'm more worried about that for the moment. Let me see. We're currently good to go above everything, which I kind of like. So let's do like an S-bend. What if we do this? Straight? How does that? That seems to line up. I might. No, I think we're one off actually. So this seems to line up. You'd be damn right it lines up. Come on, game. That was not really what I wanted to do. Thank you. I don't know if this is the best track design ever. My goodness, do we have brakes? There are brakes. Right. I think that in order to pull this off, let's brake it all the way down to the 6 and then pick it up. Because else we will be running into a slight issue. Now we do want to test this just to make sure that this doesn't crash. I have a suspicion it might though. So now we'll charge $5, and already it is March here too. So we will charge $5 for this, but the stuff on top we are gonna change the pricing of. So let us get that sorted, right? Wait, we need, like for this coaster for example, let's make it down to $4. The sim thing here, let's run this down to like $2. And the same over here. No, I want the ship. I haven't seen a crash, by the way, guys. Don't think that I'm like not able to. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too much. And this ship too will go down to like $2. And then this coaster too will go down to like $4. Now this will probably also help greatly in getting the best value award. But it will also help greatly having our guests stay in the park. So. And in the meantime, what we have discovered is that our coaster is absolutely crash proof. I don't know how good it is. It's decent, so I guess we can open it up, you know. We'll worry about like staffing like later. Like later in being right now. So there we go. We're gonna see like a serious hit to our profitability too, by the way. Just so you know, I am aware of that, you know. It is gonna happen. Can't really do much about it. Now you, I want... Oh, where do you think you're going now? Yeah, exactly. Nice! Do you see what we have? Guys, we have the go-karts. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Do we even have more? There is more to come still. Nice! Very nice. So we have go-karts, Gravitron. I believe this is about everything that we can get. No, what we're missing is the towers. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As for the go-karts, we would easily be able to fit in like a cool track over here, because this is possible. And if we were able to fit in a track and then have it go around and then upseas and whatnot, you know, oh, that would be really cool. Oh, the go-karts, that is just, oh, that's really good. Right, we are definitely gonna build the go-karts, but we do need to set this up, you know, with like ratings and everything. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Ratings and everything I said? I mean naming and everything. How about it? You know, naming it. I say to this coaster that thou shall be called the Smother. As that is what the heat was. But seriously, you know, I think over here at my place, you know, inside it's like 37 degrees. But outside, you know, on the parking place, above the tarmac, it was like 38.5 or so and 39. And I come from air conditioning room, which was 22. So that's almost double the temperature. I mean, it just feels searing hot, you know. It feels hot on your eyeballs. It was that crazy. So this is aptly known as the Smother from now on. And because of the heat, you know, because we will do daily themings here. Let's go with this. We'll do it in style. Oh, this looks so bad. Yeah, it needs to be this. Do we have like another option for this, perhaps? No. No, we will go with this and then a dark green and black, you know, just to contrast it a little. But yeah, this is the Smother, and it looks hot because of the orange, right? Right. Okay, good. Well, guys, the go-kart is absolutely next, and look at our money that we're making. We're gonna take a serious hit here, you know. It's gonna plummet down to like 5 grand a month. But with the new coaster that we have and all the stuff up here being this cheap, it is cheap, right? Is it? Oh. This also needs to go down to $2. I just want this area here to be cheaper so the guests can still spend a little bit of money here. You know, if they don't have that much anymore, then this will be the place like where they will need to be if they do want to go on a few rides. Over here, you know, all this new stuff, definitely are we gonna charge quite a bit for it. Also, am I seeing it right already that 0 people are going on this? Okay, so this definitely needs pricing adjusted. I was afraid that this would happen, you know, but the ride is just bad. That's what it comes down to. It is just piss poor performing. Wait, hold on a second. That's actually this queue, and I was looking at the one of the Logos Road. That's still making a profit, but don't ask me for how long, cause really, with 1.92. Effectively, this bike ride is more exciting than this ghost train is. So we've done a real poor job over there. I am proud. Anyway, guys, back to this. We have, yeah, I mean, the water coaster is definitely coming next, but we're first gonna get the go-karts. Go-karts is just too good to not have. We'll have the station, and we're gonna have this. This will be like the absolute nightmare to build. We're gonna build it. Look, it's already starting. I also read in the comments that apparently in some other version of this game, might be that Open ICT or whatever it's called, you know, but there is actually a tool for mass tree removal. All I can say to that is give and want. You know, like, really? And why not in this version? But it is, you know, it is what it is. We can't just magically give ourselves mass tree removal. So, here we go. We are kind of doing good at the mass tree removal by hand, though. It's kind of contradictory, right? Mass and then by hand, and then remove. But you know as well as I do that in our case, this is true. I will try to place back this stuff, you know, in a moment. Because it is good for the ratings of this go-karts. So I guess we need to go here. And now, if we go straight here, we should be able to... Yes, we are. Nice. Okay, that's not possible. And we'll go up here. Of course, there's a shrub in the way, but it's alright. And then we'll go up here. Alright, now let's do a quick bit of track planning here, because I haven't done it all that much. You know, I just was like, go-karts must have, give, want, now, please. But I think what we should do here is go above the station here, drop down, move alongside the queue path. And then if we do the supports again, yeah, what we need to do is move along the queue path. And then do it like this. So we move down, move along the queue path, and then work ourselves up here. So we can go above, and then basically stay above, and then move all the way back here towards the station. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Rightio, we have a plan, as we always do. So, it means removing these, yes, and then we should do the curve right about here, and then basically we go down to ground level, which apparently there's some stupid nagging tree in the way. And then all we have to do is to go around, and this is gonna be good because we have we have a dead end leading right into the queue. With go-karts going at high speed, I think that's the best track design ever. I'm not a masochist. Right? Right. Look. Perfect. I don't think we need to go any higher. And then basically all we need to do is, I guess what we can do is a little chicane here. Like this. And then like that. And then of course there is a bush in the way. Of course, as always. There. Cool. I guess over here is already a pre-cleared area. I wonder who would have cleared the trees over here, but whoever it was really had the foresight to do so. He's a brilliant guy, must have been. Absolutely amazing. Nice. And then basically I want to return to our tracks over here. Not that it really matters, but I just think that it's cool. And then we'll go straight here, and now we'll just work our way back towards the station. So there we go. Pretty cool what? Pretty cool track design, if you ask me. Oh, did I? Did I? I did. Doesn't matter though, but I did totally forgot to A, get an entrance, and B, an exit, and C, connect them up. So far for our good practices, huh? Come on, get game, please. I'm telling you, game. These. Right, and then we can do this. Also, guys, look at our guest count. I don't know if you're seeing it, you know, but we lowered the prices, and we're having an absolute spike in the amount of guests. So there's definitely that. Now, as for this, I'm not gonna charge more than $5. I will not do that for any ride. But I think that this will be pretty okay. It's a solid track design too, if you ask me. You know, it has a few ups and downs. It has chicanes. It has it interweaves with the other tracks. You know, I think it's good. Now, just give me a moment. Ah, and back. Right. Naming it, shaming it, and and let's not forget the most important bit. Opening up, maybe, perhaps. Yeah, seems good. It also seems to me that even though we've only just opened it, we are already prepared for the next expansion of the terrain. I mean, this is pretty much starting to fill up now. So, but we're not there yet. So we have the one ride called the Smother. Why don't we call this the Scorching? The Scorch. The Scorchening. Yeah, that's a cool one. Totally not named after any track. And of course, I could have gone with the Zandvoort, but you know, that dust has settled. Most stuff has been arranged, you know. So, speaking about that, in case you were interested, but we also booked a camping. You know, we're early enough. We're gambling on the weekend around May 10th, I believe. We just booked it, you know, and now we're praying for the calendar to confirm that date. So yeah, it's a bit of a gamble, but if we are on the camping, which well, we will be in that weekend if because the reservation is confirmed. But if the race is also then on the camping, that's the place where you want to be. Now, as for over here, I guess we removed quite a few things, and we're not gonna build anything more here. So I feel like we could add a few things back. Yeah. Don't want to do too much of the same stuff, so I want to be careful with it. Well, a little bit of the trees and all. Just a little bit, just a smidge. Like I said, it doesn't need to be too much. Maybe also a few of these, if we can even fit them in, you know. And it's only for the go-kart tracks here. So. Maybe these. How about yellow? Totally want the yellow flower here. And also a few of these. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, good. Now then, do we have the ratings? This is the question. I don't think we do have the ratings as of yet. They need to erase it at first, you know, that's the way it works. But wow, guys, isn't it just amazing? Also, still more coming. We're gonna get the River Rapids next, but I feel like what we need to do is get ourselves a coaster. Oh, and also, how's the income? Yeah, look at that. We are in April. It is currently 14th of April. Which means we're halfway. Which means that we're gonna drop like 1,000 in the profit. It's gonna be 6,000 a month now. But we're just having so many guests in the park, you know. It's crazy. Look, and everybody's in the park and everybody's happy. Nice. What are we gonna do next? I think the next piece of action should be to expand our path infrastructure. Let's do that. Let's get the path constructor out here. And let's also start with the bridge type things that we do. I think it's really in our to our benefit that we do this bridge type stuff, because we have so much freedom with, like, come on. Like, seriously, let me remove the freaking trees, game. You know I like doing it. You know it. Let me do it. But I think over, with the whole bridging bit that we do, we just have so many more options for like our track rides. It's insane. There. And we'll do another bridged section afterwards. I think for now this is far enough because we also have like, to worry about like till where do we go over here, because we have quite a bit of room here. I don't want to go too far out. I want to keep it a bit off the edge basically. So we'll probably go around here, like that. Okay, let's see. I guess this is in order. Yeah, definitely. And we should do facilities at the very... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. I'm skipping half of the necessities here. There. That's also needed. But yeah, we do need facilities. So, definitely a toilet. Toilets are a must. And then also stuff like this. No, wait. We need the other set. Because we work in sets, right? We want this. There, nice. And then also, what we might do, because that is like, it's not a dumb thing to do, is to research maybe a few shops and stalls. I mean, I don't feel like right now is the time, but maybe at the end of this year, currently we're in April, but maybe at the end of this year, we shall research a few shops and stalls extra. Because if we slam those down, those are good for like a few hundred guests. Maybe like more like 100 guests or 150, but that's those count too. I mean, they're guests, they're pixels with money, game euro bucks to spend here. So good, but how we're gonna spend our game euro bucks is something that you're gonna discover next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.